intrusions. You live inside my head. It doesn't sleep. It doesn't eat. It just waits. Some days it whispers. Some days it screams. But every day it reminds me it's still there. This is the story of learning to live with the noise, not by silencing it, but by learning to breathe anyway.
In my head, it keeps on trying me. In my head, I feel it quietly. In my head, trying to silence me. In my head, my anxiety.
I wake up and it's already there, sitting on my chest. A weight I never asked for, a familiar, unwelcome guest. It asks me questions I don't have answers to. Are you good enough? What will they think of you? I try to shake it off, get dressed, start the day, but it follows me like a shadow, come what may. In the car, in the mirror, in the coffee I pour. It's there on the edge, waiting by the door. At work it taps my shoulder, whispers in my ear. Everyone can see you're faking it, they all know your fear. Dressed up as confidence, pretending you're okay, but any minute now they'll see through the display. I smile at my coworkers, I laugh at the jokes, but inside I'm choking, surrounded by smoke of thoughts that won't stop, of worries that spin, a hurricane raging deep within my skin. I step outside for air, but the air is never clean, not when your mind is a constant, never-ending machine of what ifs and maybes, of things you can't control, of every mistake you've made down in your soul. It plays on repeat, a broken record, a loop of every time you stumbled, every time you couldn't stoop to pick yourself back up, to dust yourself off. Instead you just listen to the eternal cough of doubt, of dread, of the fear that you'll never be enough. When the world feels heavy, the road feels rough,
But I'm still standing, still breathing, still here. Even with the weight, even with the fear, I'm still waking, still trying, still showing up. Even when my mind says I should give up, I'm still here.
I remember the first time I felt it take hold. I was just a child, 7 years old, standing in a classroom, asked to read aloud. My heart started racing, I panicked in the crowd. The words got blurry, my voice got small. I felt like I was disappearing, fading from it all. And ever since that moment, it's never really left. This constant companion, this thief, this theft of peace, of quiet, of a moment's rest. It's always there, putting me to the test. It tells me that my friends are only sticking around because they feel sorry for me out of pity, not the sound of laughter that we share, of memories we make. It tells me I'm a burden, a constant painful ache. It tells me that my partner will wake up one day and realize they made a mistake and quietly slip away. It shows me visions of being alone in a house that's empty, in a heart that's stone. It attacks my body, makes my stomach turn, makes my palms sweat, makes my insides burn with a fire that has no flame, a heat that has no source, just a feeling that I'm spiraling completely off course. My heart races like it's running from a threat, but the threat is inside me. It's not something I've met, it's just a feeling, just a thought, just a wave, but it feels like a monster digging my grave. But here's what I'm learning slowly, day by day. The voice in my head doesn't get to decide. If I stay, it can scream, it can whisper, it can beg me to hide. But I am the one who chooses what's inside. I am the one who breathes. I am the one who stays. I am the one who fights the never day. So I'm learning to live with the noise in my head, not by silencing it, but by loving instead of waiting for heaven to meet your flatness to fade. I'm building the life, but it cannot invade. From loving the blood in the middle of the road, to letting seeds of peace while a battlefield floor. I'm modeling them with tears, without a thee, with thought. And my bed was sculpted to every land that I bore. Some days it hate, some days it white. Some days I'm a warrior, some days